Do you say anything to Ryan Cline watching this? Or you just leave him alone? What's your coaching philosophy when you see that kid throw it in like that?
He got into a pretty good rhythm there. And, to start the second half, he got into a couple dribble handoffs and a couple pin downs where he knocked shots down. And then from there, he just kind of kept answering them. We really didn't have an answer for Tennessee. They made that huge run in the second half, and we were having a tough time stopping them, tough time getting a rebound. So, we had to score the basketball, and it seemed like he answered the bell on about 3 or 4 possessions that, we were stuck where, like, we don't get something positive that possession. They just had so much momentum that it was going to be hard for us.
So you were dialing up plays for him, essentially.
We're trying to. A couple of those things were just him making plays on his own after things broke down at the end of the play. But, he would get a switch, and then he was kind of jockeying back and forth just to try to kind of get some space or get by him for a pull-up, and he knocked down some tough shots.
Yeah, net didn't even move on some of them.
I didn't realize until you go back and watch it on tape that, it seemed like every single one of those shots, was pure and it was going right in and the net wasn't moving.
Yeah, the step back to tie it at 80. That one was, just so you know, I was in Anaheim getting set to watch my alma mater that obviously well in the Big Ten, and the arena was going nuts. They had it on the arena. They had it on the big screen. When he tied the game at 80, it was the loudest cheer of the night, and that included both of the games that was before and after that actually was played. It was unbelievable, Coach.
That's cool. That's cool that they sit there and be watching that. And, it's always, you want your conference to do well. And so, like, seeing other people, and, we were in to go to the Sweet 16 about 7-8 years ago, and Michigan State ended up going to the Final Four. I think it was like 2009, and one of their players, Corey Lucius, hit a shot. I think it was against Iowa State, and we were waiting to play the next game to play Texas A&M, which we ended up winning, and we went to the Sweet 16 ourselves. But just to be in that hallway when I think it was Corey Lucius, don't hold me to that, but for Michigan State, our guys were naturally, just organically excited for Michigan State and their advancement to the Sweet 16. Obviously, you go to battle with these guys, but to see our guys just kind of naturally react and be pulling for them to win that game. So that's pretty cool when you hear about things like this and Cline making those shots, and Michigan fans are over on the West Coast rooting for Purdue.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, it was something. Did you ever have a night like that for Katie?
No. Players like me going to coaching. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, no, the guys that average 4 don't only have nights like that. So, no, he was, one of those guys that when you took him out of high school, there was no question he could shoot the ball. He was going to compete. He came from a great program in Indianapolis, Carmel High School. But there were some things, from a defensive standpoint and being able to move laterally that, he had to be able to work on. But he's been great for us. He's gotten better each year defensively. Just a great team guy, but has a level of toughness to him. Like you don't make those kind of shots just because you've got a great jump shot, and that's it. He's got a little mental toughness to him. Especially after he gets it going.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.